Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Made with Love. My name is Heather and today is Friday, June the 6th of 2025. So I'm going to make a really quick, easy whole chicken in the oven. So I've got my oven preheated to 450 on convection roast. I love my convection oven. It really changes how fast it preheats and everything, so it's almost preheated. Now we got a pack of double chickens here, so it's a twin pack whole fryers, and this was $18.20. And then it was also like the beginning of the month, so there was an additional such a percentage off. Buying on the the first day of the first Tuesday of the month or something. So I've got that, and then I've also got my veggies, so I've already got them all chopped and everything, except I forgot to do the onions. I'll get to that in a minute. So I've got my potatoes here, and I like to call these my rustic potatoes, so they're not peeled, and I've just chopped them in half, and then each half between 4 to 8 pieces, depending on how big or thick the potatoes are. And then in this container, I have carrots, red peppers, cauliflower, and celery down at the bottom. Now I'm going to do this. I had seen this technique a few years ago on Pinterest, and I said next time I make chicken I'm going to have to try it. And then all my pans were packed. So I have my little bundt pan, or this is my angel food pan, whatever. So they were showing to making it with the bundt pan. And I figured the angel food pan should be good enough. It should work as well. So first thing, I'm just going to move my camera down. Okay, so I'm going to pour in my potatoes, although I probably have more than it's going to fit in here. Probably cut more vegetables than it's going to fit in here. Oh, there goes some on the floor. Okay. And I'm just going to throw in some of the peppers and some of the carrots and some of the celery and the cauliflower, so you kind of get the idea. It's like a mix of veggies in here. Then I will add my onion in a minute, and then I'm going to put some oil on. Well, I don't have any olive oil, but I have avocado oil, and I also have my sunflower oil. So I'm just seeing, this one is for sauteing and frying. This one, some of these have like heat temperatures. So this is medium high for the avocado. This one here is actually for sauteing and frying, so it's got a very high heat tolerance. So I'm going to use the sunflower oil. Just pour it in here. And then I've got some pepper. If I can get it open. Sprinkle some pepper in here. And I've got my Himalayan pink salt. So I'm just going to get some of this in here as well. Obviously I'm going to be making more. And I'm going to be tossing this around. Just going to grab some, if I can get it out of the drawer, and just kind of mix it around so get the oil and everything. Like I said, the rest of the veggies will go on another tray. And then I'm going to grab my chicken now. And this was why I thought this was such a cool idea. Is you take your chicken and you just slip the chicken right on here. And it just sits like that. I'm going to have to move some of the veggies so it's going to sit a little bit better. Now, because this is not a bundt pan, it is the angel food pan. My cylinder here has, like the bottom on it. And I guess maybe that's why it wants to be done in a bundt pan, is so the juices and everything will come in and cook in your things. Well, I will have to put this on a little baking tray. So I'll put this on the baking tray, and then I'll put around the baking tray all the other vegetables. So I'm just gonna wash my hands, chop the onion, and I'll be right back. Right, I've got everything coated in the oil. I've added, whoops, the pepper. I'm just trying to add some salt here, and my grinder is not really working for me tonight. Okay. It's done. The lid's now on the floor somewhere. Whoops, I gotta grab the onions that I just chopped. Spread these around. Like I said, my oven should be preheated now. I haven't heard it go off, but it should be any minute. That's just one like a small medium-sized onion just to get some flavor in here. There we go. So now I'm just going to put this in my oven and just let it cook. Like I said, I put it on this baking dish, and then I put some of the other veggies just all around the dish here. Oh, and the onions are making my eyes water already. Okay, so like I said, I'll be back as this cooks, and I can kind of show you what it looks like as the chicken and everything cook. Okay, so my timer is beeping. My chicken says it's done. It says 187 degrees Fahrenheit, so it is done. I'm just going to turn this off and pull my chicken out of the oven. Oh. There is the chicken and the vegetables. I burned my thumb just a few minutes ago when I went to check on the chicken. So okay, I'm just going to grab this dish here. And put the chicken in this dish. If I do this, oh, look at that. That chicken looks so good. It is crispy and tender. It looks really good. And then the vegetables, I'm just going to put them on a plate, but I'm going to burn myself trying to do this, so I'm just going to get these out on a separate dish and I'll show you everything. Yeah, I really needed two hands to do this without, filming, but there we got all the nice roasted vegetables and nice, I can just lift this up with these on, nice roasted chicken. So that is our supper tonight. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels, watches my videos, and I will see you in the next ones.